Welcome to my channel, guys. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. Listen, we have another juicy something to talk about, and that is again about Vybz Kartel. Right. Vybz Kartel, as you know, is a popular dancehall entertainer, popular dancehall artist, right? And as you know, the story about him being released from prison, and he has been going around to different countries, meeting important persons. He has been meeting with prime ministers, presidents, and important persons in which you would call diplomats in different countries. He is trying to help the needy. He's trying to help so many people. It's like they think he's a savior. He come to help them, right? And he's very rich, and he's trying to share his wealth by helping some of the less fortunate. However, as you know, April 11th will be a big show at the Barclays Entertainment Center in Brooklyn, New York. And it's already sold out, I'm told. There are persons right now who are very upset at not being able to get a chance to get the tickets. One person said that she's behind about so many thousand persons, right? And at the same time, somebody else kept saying that the ticket is expensive. So some wants to go and they are worried because they may not get any space. And some cannot go because the price they claim is too high. But at the same time, they need to take into consideration the price for renting or leasing the place for the evening. And because of the demand and the supply to supply person with space, he will have to do two shows. So one will be done there at Barclays and the other will be at another venue, right? So can you imagine if the thing is too expensive, guys? Don't fuss, keep quiet, because one day you'll be able to afford it. Maybe you'll be able to see it on YouTube or something else. Or if you think it's reasonable and you can help somebody to purchase a ticket, buy a ticket for somebody, right? For maybe somebody really wants to go and they don't have enough money. And, people can, guys, if you badly want to something, you don't have enough money. You can do a little sponsorship, seek some sponsorship, man, and then you'll reach to the amount. Granted, not everybody who wants to go will go, because the space can only hold so much and no more. And even for the second venue, I think it's going to be a blast. Persons are going to be there full force, because people want to meet him, and those who have heard about him before, they want to meet him just the same. And even persons who have met him already, they still want to go and meet this man. And the fact that he was incarcerated for that 13 years and is now out, it's like they want to see the man, interact with him, take pictures with him. And believe me too, I've seen where he has been going to different business places and promoting the businesses, so people can get more customers. So in his own way of doing things, he's reaching out. He may not be reaching out in the way that some of us would have wanted to, but he's doing. And what I see him doing, honestly, I don't see any of those top level people doing those things. He's really reaching out to the less fortunate. He's really reaching out. And also, the more you give is the more you get. So he's giving to persons, and is the more persons are going to come and support him. So even everybody will not be in agreement with everything that he's doing, because you will always have the haters, right? So I won't condemn him. That's his way of sharing his wealth. So we don't know the cost of leasing the place, the cost of taking different persons on the team to go. All these things comes with a cost. So just support him. I am not going to be able to go because I've never been to those things. But at the same time, I'm not going to throw cold water in it and dampen it. I'm not going to dampen anybody's spirit. Persons who can go, they go. And they have a little time to save for it. Some persons even leave other countries and went to Jamaica on December 31st. So many jets came down. And it would have cost them much more. They could have stayed here in America, but they chose. They could not wait. And I'm almost sure some persons some of those persons who went to Jamaica, I believe you're going to have them again going to see him going to the show, because his songs are very popular. And He seems to be in demand for his presence anywhere he goes. It's never yet enough. So, we have to big up the man. We have to big him up. So if you cannot afford the ticket, don't quarrel. And if you can afford it, just go and do it. And then the other thing I want to talk about as well is Mavado's son, Dante. I think Dante Brooks being out now from prison. He has won his freedom, and he 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 is very happy, and his dad is very happy because I see where the dad stand beside him. You can see the bond, you know. And early times, Cartel was known as the Gaza man, and Mavado was the gully side, right? So they were two rivals. But it's good to see that the rivalry is not there anymore. To me, I don't see it there anymore, right? And Cartel also was very unhappy when he heard about Squash being arrested in Florida. Well, he fainted then, and now I see him very happy, jubilant that he's out. Because he said when he was released that inside the prison is like hell. So apparently, having experienced hell, you would not want anybody to go and experience hell, right? And hell is not a nice place, right? It hurts. So we have to be happy for Dante being out in spite of the different situations that has caused him to be in there. He's out now, he's experiencing freedom, so he will have to rehabilitate now back to this environment. And whatever the situations were that had caused him to be in there, he will look at it and analyze himself and move forward, right? And I believe those persons that surround him were genuinely happy to see him out. So big up again to Vybz Kartel, the one, what world boss they say? What they say is one world boss, not two. So let us be thankful that they are all out and enjoying the breath of fresh air that nature has to offer. They are not locked behind bars anymore. See you guys in my next video.